Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Megastructures, where we are continuing our run as the Phalanoids. The Phalanoids, very interesting playstyle we have here. And here's our sector. We had basically the perfect start we could hope for, but it was mildly, in fact, heavily derailed by pirates early on, which basically meant we lost this planet. We lost all of these resources. And now we are kind of struggling to get back into a good position. How we do that, I'm not quite sure. We'll just play it out. It might come down to a war with the Drath. We'll see how it goes in what tech we develop. And of course, we're going to be trying to build some megastructures. And, you know, a war doesn't sound so bad, so we can check out what the new war goal systems looks like. So let's send it forward and see where we go. Xeno Entertainment about to complete. We do need a leader for the ring world. We don't have that much cash though, but we should be able to get at least something online. I believe Durantium. Oh no, they stole our Durantium. But anyway, there's 5 extra culture points. We get galactic festivals to get us a little bit of extra cash. Influence growth might be something that we look into, seeing as we are quite an influence-focused civilization. Let's choose a new tech. Improved life support is nice. Experimental weapons, all good stuff. I think we do need starship refits. We would like to get up to battle cruisers. And the extra moves is nice, 25% moves. So let's go ahead and refit the starships. Improve life support. Also kind of tempting. The extra ship range, logistics. These things could be important. We do need the ship range. It is there for 2 turns. Give me the improved life support. We're getting reports of destruction due to pests that originated on your home world. I don't really want to lose relations with the Drath, but 500 credits is kind of a stretch for us. We could sell off the hypersilicates, but I guess we're just going to have to take this diplomatic hit. Unfortunately, the Drath are one of those people who may look to go to war with us soon, but everybody's kind of liking us for the moment. We've got fairly good relations. I don't believe there's any trading that we can do. We have a little bit of diplomacy to play around with, which we might use to do some trading. Maybe. We would like cash. Lots of cash. Galactic festivals only cost 10, and it is a nice bump to our income. So we're going to run Galactic festivals and send it. Approval is looking okay. I'm kind of tempted to bump the taxes here. Free media is something we are going to want. Let's take that out. Plug in free media. The extra diplomacy buys us time to get to the late game. We are currently in the season of waking. That's research focus. All right, improved life support is finished. Extra logistics. Ship range is what we're really after. Armored defense could be good. Gigamass harvesting is here for 7 turns. We would like to get that. And this will hopefully allow us to maybe get the harvester module, which allows us to maybe build ships that harvest gigamass, which then we use to build things. Question mark. Let's get it going. It's 7 turns. We'll try to speed that up. We also have a brand new progressivism, cultural progression, early adoption. That gets us basically an extra 10% off of texts that are on discount, whereas 100 research right now does speed things through. Breakthrough, plus we get the Hyperion Shrinker. I think we'll take Breakthrough. Greed. Risk-taking gets us the Shark Tank. We'll see. Laurent Volario, one of your most trusted advisors, has always had a unique habit of consistently flipping an alien coin during decision-making processes. Recently, the coin has attracted the attention of a powerful interstellar collector who claims the coin is a rare artifact from a long-lost civilization and demands its return. Laurent Volario is reluctant to part with the coin, as they believe it brings them luck and helps them to make better decisions. The collector, however, is offering a substantial reward. She loses diligence. You got a lot of diligence. I think, are you my commander? That does hurt your offensive abilities, but 200 treasury could get us another leader or a diplomat or something. Let's have a look at our leaders. Is there anybody good? There is. There are decent leaders. You're an all-around solid leader. Not too expensive. I think we'll take you. We'll make you a governor of this here ring world, and we'll see what that's about. That's this puppy over here. Okay. So we've got this. Indestructible. Colony unique. Taking up a tile. Doesn't do anything for us just yet. You're a scientist. This could be a sciencey world. We got some influence. We got some research. Let's see. I think right there is a good place. We will get a planetary mainframe. We can get an innovation complex on basically every planet. So that tells me we planetary mainframe there. That's going to be our innovation center. That's going to be something science related. We will get a planetary generator here and a supply depot. That'll be our starport. Yeah, I think that's good. And we would like it something like this. I don't think you need to be a scientist just yet, but we'll swap you over if we remember when we switch to the season of manufacturing. We need one more anomaly surveyed before we get a little bit more information about this ring world. That should happen soon. We do have a capital ship out here scanning. I think it's just this guy. And we are going to pressure the scientists. And that'll help speed up gigamass harvesting by a good deal because we also dumped 100 into there. Our cruiser, we said we were just going to leave sort of in orbit here to boost the influence, which is 7.7. And Yadel here is pumping out more influence, which I don't love. We do have plans for some influence. I think this +4 tile becomes a planetary mainframe. Okay, this world it's gonna come online. Gonna happen. We have some cash. I feel like we should probably have a look and put something in orbit around this planet. It's really our research world, so something research focused, like an orbital research lab. We will need a Durantium for that. Man, losing out on a lot of these resources really hurt. We did manage to snipe some Prometheon and some Thulium, but that's it. And that's not nearly enough. We have a constructor heading over here to try and secure us a base at the gate if it comes to war. But man, I really feel like we could have walked away with a bit more. And there may still be some resources out here. But if there is, the AI would have probably got it by now. In fact, I do see a constructor heading out somewhere in that direction. But okay, you're just going to chill there for now. We have a probe en route. It's going to take him a few turns to get over there. And by the time it does, these two constructors are going to grab everything. Don't tell me there was a resource, something down here, man. Don't tell me that. Continued investigations into the ring worlds have borne fruit. While surveying nearby anomalies, we managed to pick up on a signal leading us to an ancient storage facility stocked with a resource that the ringworlders called gigamass. The molecular structure of this gigamass appears to be the match that one of the materials used to construct the ringworlders' home. The material is unfathomably dense and can only be worked with ultra-specialized machinery. The implications of this discovery are immense. What next? We get +3 gigamass. Our scientists believe they can reverse engineer the technology necessary to collect gigamass. It will require the consumption of several dead planets, but we can sacrifice a few barren worlds in the name of progress, whatever it takes. Research gigamass harvesting and harvest dead planets will do. Wow, we just consume those dead planets. Interesting. Okay, we're at Interstellar Beacon. I really think we'll probably need another constructor. Hang on, how many constructors do we have? We have 2 constructors. One is just chilling. I think he just popped. I'm going to send him out over this way to see what you guys are scouting. We can't beat the AI on moves. They have 11 moves. We have 9. We could probably use a snuggler colony. Just one. But maybe we'll try to sneak that in a trade deal somewhere. The Zolotzi have a long-standing tradition of games that test the true capabilities of one's physique. -6 approval for 25 months. I think we're going to refuse. I think we refuse. Diplomacy. Yeah, it's really only the Drath. We may need to get a diplomat over there. I wouldn't mind having extra diplo favor. So let's maybe think about that. We will need a little bit of extra cash. Just really, it's a premium. It's hard to come by. I think we hold. They would like Xeno Entertainment. They're offering me money. Essentially, a bit of antimatter, some Alarium, which we do need, and Starbase modules, which I don't mind. That gets us tech pods. Our 70 credits, though, and Xeno Entertainment. I'm going to accept this deal, but maybe I can sweeten the deal a little bit more. Ideally, I would like more Prometheon than Alarium. It's unlikely they'll give it to us. We do need a couple bits of Alarium, though. We don't really need antimatter right now. If we take antimatter off, would you be willing to give me some Prometheon? We could get a Prometheon instead. That's more valuable to me. We also want Durantium. He doesn't have. You know, I'm gonna accept this. I will accept. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Getting that tech does allow us to take our 1 starbase and slap a tech pod mining unit on it, doubling the rate at which we get Prometheon and Thulium, which is not nothing. Strange phantom images of Tater Syndicate ships fill our sensors, remnants of a battle that occurred long ago, which left echoes on the fabric of space-time itself. Say nothing of this, we gain relations. Suggest that the Tater Syndicate pay us, and I'm looking at that money and I'm like, maybe it's worth the hit to the relations. Let's do it. And with that, we can maybe afford a diplomat. I think this person makes a decent diplomat. Decent. 300 is pretty steep at the price. You better be worth it. Let's send you over to work with the Drath and start getting us some extra diplomacy points, which hopefully we can turn into tech. You just go to sleep for now. Okay, over here, we do need some asteroid miners, a couple. And then after that, I think it's supply ships. And then probably it's going to be some of that Gigamass harvester type stuff. At some point, we are going to need that military. Now, where do we want the supply ship going? We got the innovation complex. The capital mainframe is done. We would need the tech capital, which is extra Prometheon. 2 more Prometheon. Prometheon is pretty expensive. Let's see if we can trade. All right, nobody's Prometheon rich, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to wait until we get it ourselves. That being the case, this constructor might be best used for an economic starbase to help boost our research. I'm very concerned about their influence growth. Starports require Durantium. Man, those pirates. Those pirates. Gallius, what are you working on? Gallius is more or less there. We will need Durantium. We need these starports. It's kind of important. Durantium's at 147 at the moment. That's still too expensive for me. 2 free constructors from some tech would have been great. Do we want something here to boost our influence just to safeguard this world? I think we'll send him over there anyway. We'll fog bust with this guy and with this guy. Our supply ship, I'm gonna send it over to the ring world to help speed that up. These are the Sanguine Marauders. 2 months on Gigamass harvesting. Good news. Then we can maybe see about continuing to tech towards cruisers. Nocturnal cycle continues as the season of dreaming begins. During the season of dreaming, respect is held for dimmer lights. Research and influence is boosted. I thought we were already in the season of dreaming. In the season of research. I guess not. We just jumped into the research season, which should help us get through techs a lot faster. This asteroid miner is bound for here. Xeno Entertainment for Xeno Manufacturing, which is not bad. Tech pod hives, which we don't need. Precursor nanites, they have no Durantium, they have an Prometheon, and they're giving us economic development as well. And I don't mind it. I really, really don't mind it. Maybe, though, we can get some more resources that are useful to us. Like, let's be real, we don't need precursor nanites. Even cash is more important than some of these things. Let's ditch the tech pod hives. Thing is, we don't have any mining to do. Let's drop the antimatter, economic and xeno manufacturing, and let's see if they'll throw something else in there. Emissaries as well for the extra diplomacy would be great. I think we do need to get up more trade routes. I thought we got starship refits. Maybe we didn't. You know, 3 techs for 1, I think is fine with me. Top me off with some credits and we're good. Accept all of that. Yeah. I didn't think there would be any resources down here. Doesn't seem like there's anything up over this way. We are losing my tiny fighter to bloody pirates. And we lost this to pirates, I want to assume. Whatever that was. I'm not sure what that was. I'm not even sure what killed that. Asteroid miner was attacked. My fighter was destroyed. Thank you very much, pirates, for making my life misery. Can you deal with a squad of pirates? You could. You could. But get down there and do that. A harvester. Oh my god, the AI is harvesting. Okay, so there's a race for this resource as well. Right. Right. Yeah, there was resources over here. Unfortunately, already hoovered up. Yeah, we aren't going to find anything left in this sector, unfortunately. That means our constructors are best used as either military starbases or economic starbases. Gallius, the ruined world shipyard. It's just going to be supply ships for now. We need these worlds online. We need to start producing a military. We need to take said military and punch the Drath in the face with them. Yep. There's also goddamn precursors lurking here. They're killing my only means of surveying. Gigamass harvesting, however, is done. We have a whole bunch of new things that I don't know what any of them do. This is Monument of Cosmic Majesty. Civilization achievement does influence and tourism stuff. Nice. Cordiality enhancers. Reduces leader cost, energy consumption. Ironside resonance emitter. Defensive frequency broadcast to space. Boost military, has huge military adjacency, consumes energy. Solar farm produces energy. Siege engine oil. Gigamass terraforming cosmic ori uses energy, gives moves. Last Hope Protocol, that sounds like me. Warmonger's Suite, consumes energy. Wow, there's a lot of nice tech here. I like it. We're going to take the one turn into diplomacy for the extra cultural treaties and diplomacy, and hopefully we can trade our way into something. We have a harvester. We're just going to start harvesting dead worlds. Nom 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 nom. How long does that take? Maybe it just sits there harvesting and it's like every so often we get it. We'll have a look. The pirates have made themselves scarce. That's okay. We'll hang out over here. I'm wondering if maybe the play is to just lean into influence on this planet. We don't have access to the Beacon of Babylon that got built. Oh my word, there's a lot of stuff to build. Solar farms, reduce pollution, cost gigamass. We have the ability to terraform. We said we wanted this tile, gigamass terraforming, cost gigamass. Okay, so terraforming tech kind of obsolete. Because you could just pay gigamass and terraform your planet. Maybe they buffed terraforming tech because of this. What is... We did get Kimberly's. That's cute. We do have a decent amount of pops here. And since this is the only planet with growth, it might be worth it to send some of these guys to some of our other worlds just to get them a bit of extra population because they grow really, really slowly. It's risky. The space is filled with pirates and they love to just blow up stuff floating around in space. Now we are working away at more population, which is good, but I feel like there's better projects that we could do, like the tech capital, which will likely go here or it could go here. But for that, we're going to need another Prometheon, which we should have fairly shortly. Which of these new things builds? We have the Hyperion Shrinker, which we will want. I mean, one of these things has to do research, yeah? Siege Engine Oil gives +2 research. Cosmic Ori, no. Preventative Maintenance. Okay, nothing seriously dedicated to just science, which is interesting. But Siege Engine Oil that still gives us +2 to research and some military adjacency. Like we need our starports, guys. We need a lot. We before we even think about those things, we have some very basic issues to cover, and that is a lack of durantium. But when we have diplomacy, we can do some more trading. The Altarian Republic built the Spice Market Galactic Achievement. There's our diplomacy for cultural treaties, goodwill tours, and the diplomacy bonus. Xeno Hospitality, we're not that interested in. Interstellar Cabinet could be good. Stellar Architecture gets us the Dyson Sphere. Takes 18 turns. We'll have to wait for that. Boost our research a little bit. I think we continue. Starship refits. Let's try to press on a little bit for... Make some progress towards cruisers. Hey, we got there in the end. Diplomacy. Who would like a cultural treaty? Not you guys. I don't think anybody... We can't. We need to wait at least 5 more turns. We could get with the Zolotzi. I could get with the Zolotzi. We need Durantium. As much as I'd love to trade this for tech, I do need resources. Big. I think just about 5 Durantium is good enough. And maybe we just take all the Durantium they're willing to offer. We could get 10 Durantium. I think 4 is the sweet spot and we get a tech. Or like we could grab Interstellar Cartography. It gives us extra moves. It's not bad. We could even get Avenger missile systems. We don't even know what sort of weaponry we're going to be going with just yet. I kind of like missiles, but there's no denying. I think lasers are the best. Shield generators probably factors in. I think we take shield generators. And we could probably persuade. I will even throw a little bit of diplomacy your way in the order of like 20. Unacceptable, huh? Maybe 30? If 30, yes. If no, we take out directed energy weapons. Okay. Okay. Fine. Strike a hard bargain. We'll get rid of that. Top me off with some credits. 70 credits is good enough. Cultural treaty for the Durantium that we need to build some very important infrastructure. And energy deflection theory plus some credits. It's a good deal. Let's see what else we can pluck off of the AI. More Durantium. All right. Breaking point seems about 5. We'll offer that. We'll probably try to get... everybody has so much better, more tech than me. Photonic alignment helps. Directed energy weapons helps. And I think if we persuade and 4 credits gets us there, I think that's a fair deal. Accept it. This is going to hurt diplomacy a little bit because we're making treaties with people's enemies. So this is the first step on what will eventually be a decline. The first steps to war. Assuming everybody's maybe not friendly. But maybe they are all friendly. Maybe they're super friendly. I would like to do a goodwill tour, but we really need to pressure the scientists every single chance we get. We do have 2 control per month, which is great news. We probably would like to get that up a little bit higher. I am going to do the goodwill tour because we are in no way, shape, ready for a war at all. Not even close. Now, with that extra Durantium, we can finally get up things like our starport. We need still 1 more Prometheon. Still, the starport's good. We'll put that in there. Let's make sure we put in all of our starports. Oh, and a +5 starport ain't bad. I think that goes there. The innovation complex we don't need on this planet. I feel like it will go here though. Right there. Fantastic. There is a starbase there. We'll get the innovation complex here. Our science is going to be amazing eventually. Okay, I'm optimistic. Tentatively optimistic. Durantium processor, the pollution, we could probably sustain it. And a Durantium processor here could be good. A Durantium processor here could be really good. But let's stew on that decision for a little bit. Starship refit's still 3 months away. That might change. We did want to go into orbit here and throw up a research lab. We have some new stuff, but I don't think any of it helps us. The extra culture points per month is actually kind of good. Commercial Starliner gets us more approval. That's really good. Plus 15 minerals. Like some of these new buildings, I think are really, really nice. An orbital embassy, +1 diplomacy, just straight up. That's kind of great. Trade route value, artificial moon for, I don't know what. What does this do for us? Terraform 4 tiles permanently. No, it's really good. A habitat ring, top cap +6. Oh, baby. Give me some more of this Gigamass stuff. Give it to me. Let's keep it simple. Let's get the simple orbital research lab for the +1 to our tech. That'll boost our research by 3. Not nothing. Think we need more Gigamass. More Gigamass. Planet harvesters take a while to get out. 10 turns. What are we making here? Supply ships. Okay. All right. Our constructors need to be constructing. Go over here. You apparently win this fight. I see the AI not doing me any favors. Brother, you come after my harvester of all things. You come after my harvester. You sons of... the pirates this game have been an absolute fucking menace. Get the fuck out of my system. That is so infuriating. Give me crew quarters. That is so infuriating. Of all the things that they could have gone to try and destroy, they took out my harvester. That's gonna slow our Gigamass production. That's gonna slow us down even more. It takes 10 turns to produce one of those goddamn things. Bro. Alright, well, these are the times we live in, folks. How are we looking on diplomacy? Everybody's super duper happy. We'll go back in here. Cultural treaty time. And now you don't have anything I'm really interested in terms of resources. The modules are a problem for future me. Screw that guy. Interstellar cabinet, kind of useful. Interstellar cartography, also on the table. Could even get interstellar trade. Colonial bureaucracy is a step in the right direction. Another enacted policy slot, the Office of Control, all useful stuff. Interstellar cabinet, also very useful. And if we could get just a little bit of... You're super rich. Give me cash. 200 cash. We accept that. That's great news. Okay. That should mean we can get some more ships. The problem is these ships seem to suck. The Dew Eclipse is not formally recognized by the Advanced and no records are kept. As far as the Phalanoids know, the ship doesn't exist. It gives influence and it sucks. What is good about this ship? It has 17 moves. I mean, that is pretty good. It has a lot of movement. That means it has some kind of like special drive. It does good with beams. Only 12 HP. Unshielded thrusters. And the Season of Dreaming means we have minus 25% HP. Okay, so we don't want to war for... or we want to start a war while we're late into the Season of Dreaming, so that when the clash actually happens, we're in the season of whatever. And this guy, it's good for sieging, but it just doesn't have any weaponry. Even the Dreadnought kind of sucks. Heavy armor, huh? I don't see a heavy armor module here. It's 1.1 armor, bro. What are you talking about? Heavy armor. The ship's slow move speed and heavy armor. It doesn't have any armor. It has none armor. Yeah, I can't see myself investing at all into these except for the influence growth, which may be good enough. We may need to reduce crime, potentially. More diplomats. We'll recruit them as needed. We'll keep an eye out if there's any good diplomats. Advocate. Improves the public image. Makes the world more likely to culture flip. You're a good diplomat. You are a really good diplomat. Is it worth getting stuff? I think it is. Let's hit the bazaar. We have the 3 Prometheon that we need. We'll sell off a bit of thulium and see if that allows us to pick up this very good diplomat. We'll send him off not to be a diplomat, I think. We need him in the factions. We might add him into the science team. And then when we see somebody on the decline, we get the diplomat into work. Probius just auto-explore for me once more. And now our constructor, a constructor is in position. I think we would like you to be an influence. I think we have to get a bit of influence going to maybe expand our borders quickly to save this planet, perhaps. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just need the influence over here. They're harvesting gigamass right in my face. Why don't the pirates sort that out? Fudge. I'm gonna risk it. Let's put it, you know, right there is fine. Just build me the starbase. Make it a communications starbase. Influence and influence growth. Love it. A little bit Durantium expensive, but that should hopefully put us at more influence growth than this planet. Food may be a concern soon, so we can take off export food. Part of the empire helps us out. Economic development for the plus wealth. I think we'll actually rip out export food, put in economic development. Heart of the empire. And I think we will put in Heart of the Empire for now. Happiness is very good. Let's actually crank up the taxes. Now we're making some bank. That's great. We are going to need trade routes. Trade ships, freighters. Let's get a couple of those out. Okay, things aren't looking terrible. They're not looking terrible. Yes, we got at least one set of asteroid mines up. We're going to need another asteroid miner. Our cruiser is going to go over here and help back with the cultural generation on this planet. We're trying something. We're trying something. I think here is a fine spot for an economic starbase. Build it. We want the Starbase Laboratory. It's an extra 3%. We finished Starship refits. That's nice. Extra 25 moves. Choose new tech. Was kind of hoping to see Battlecruiser Doctrine. Quantum computing is good. Espionage would be nice, but I think we're just going to get Battlecruiser Doctrines. Finish our Starbase Laboratory here. We're going to need to trade for some modules. Our supply ship can crash into this planet. We needed to secure. Once this is finished, we'll put the tech capital there. Delete that from the queue for now. This constructor, I think this can be another economic starbase. Let's get that online. We can't do much with it right now, but just having the economic starbase does mean we get extra income and manufacturing, plus the influence growth. It's nice. We'll just have it there. It hits both of these worlds. We'll develop it to be sort of a jack of all trade. Battle cruisers in 1 month. Lovely. Now we get down the tech capital. That's a plus 10 tech capital. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Down the housing district. We don't want to terraform anymore. Maybe we do want to terraform here. What we need is our harvester back up before the AI starts harvesting all of my planets. Our civilization has recently discovered an alternate energy source, which we believe will revolutionize our industries. However, the energy source requires Illyrium, a rare resource in our territory. We are requesting your help to develop. We lose 1 Illyrium. I think we could afford to lose the 1 Illyrium for plus 2% to manufacturing. Okay. Okay, we've made some pretty good strides this episode. I think if we play it smart, we will still be able to grab a great deal of territory from our influence, and maybe we go for something like an influence victory, where we're getting closer to being ready to start producing ships to maybe take a war, a short war, maybe a war of expansion, claim these 2 planets, maybe some resources from the Drath, and call that good enough. Maybe baby. Let's get a cultural treaty with the Drath. In any case, maybe we don't need them getting cultural growth, influence growth, but it does benefit me more than them, so maybe we do. Let's see what they'll give us. Actually we need modules they don't have. Espionage, we could get espionage, which is a tech I don't like to research. Nanite defenses are really good too. I think we'll take nanite defenses so that I don't have to research it, and some cash. I don't think they're willing to offer me any cash. You know, I'll accept this. With the spuddies, we want modules. We will never have to worry about modules again. 19 modules. Beautiful. They don't have a lot in the way of resources or cash, but maybe we could get armor defense theory. Again, it's stuff that means when we are able to build battle cruisers, they're not coming out bog standard, which is good for me. I think we'll accept this trade deal. It's good enough, as they say. And with that, I think we'll call it. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Thank you all very much. See you next time. Bye.